wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but...
You're saying I need to live in the Thank you, Archon.
Hey! Looks like the food is almost ready! Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to meet! Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later, too.
क्या कह रहे? फिनिक्स? किसमें?
Yes, coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the...
I heard about your efforts. The Speaker's Chamber, it's more effective to have a focused task force, and the Speaker's Chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses. The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Wow, that's so responsible of you. So full. I'm practically a blubber beast. Well, what's that? A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one? Oh, it sounds so... Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and they'll even join in! Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
खाओ खाओ.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like...
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids
It wasn't just them. Some of the gramps and grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Io's grandparents. Io? Oh, right, your Saurian companion. Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's alright. I'll be there for him. Traveler? Chaska? Did you two...
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never... It was a dream. It's fine. I'm the one being a...
Well, what about you, Traveler? You're kidding. No, of course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream...
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that...
Yes, exactly.
So, the Traveler saw...
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried... If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the...
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparation?
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out this...
Rev the engines!
I never knew you could make it this way. This form...
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn. All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap?
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The villain?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in that land.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to and yet, the figure in your...
I don't think that's a coincidence.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's...
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it had something to do with Guthred then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2.
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh? Me?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser.
I'm not so sure, but...
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Good luck.
You've got this! For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax.
Yeah, today was great! Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow... Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an...
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels. Oh, wait! I wanted to ask something. Where was the How this whole time? What goes around comes around. Well, guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together? Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is let's...
Yeah, I knew it. डब्बे में बंद कर दिया है जो उसको.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natland? It was still light out, and we traveled on this route. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Moalani. Wow, feels like it was just yesterday. Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh yeah, I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage. But I slept so well that night, and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time. I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. I knew it! I really look up to your bravery, traveler. Alright, let's keep... Full throttle!
बहन जो मोटरसाइकिल चलाते रहो भाई पूरे गेम.
Rev the engines!
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it? Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back here for a while. During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. But an amazing doctor saved his life. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different... Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with everyone in the... I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the things we love from being destroyed. So, we chose to... Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion. But sometimes, now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there.
Try and stop me! Full throttle! Rev the engines!
Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom.
Hello.
Oh no, you seem worried. She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh? Poor thing.
Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents died in the back.
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's parents made it through. But his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now... maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere. Hey, Io. It's me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite. Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of...
Huh? What's abyssal
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. Even after its powers, it can cause hallucinations, mental break...
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io.
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. Maybe
It's possible.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective.
Okay. But just a small amount. Since it...
Yeah, better...
You're okay? Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you?
you two. You helped save Io. Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be of course. You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It's the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely different. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can to defend my family and friends, so I can move forward without regrets. Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot. Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically a star pupil. Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? Thank you. I won't let you down. I'll train even harder tomorrow. Alright, bye Io. Bye Hanmi. Bye Anpeo. We're here. That was quite the trek. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents get everything ready. We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilonin first. Totally up to you. Bye. When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina that long. Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and now it's about to end. That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. Alright, time to go check on your ancient name.
Try and stop me! Oh, it's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
You knew about it?
Of course. Everyone in Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's in this. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress. I told Shilonin if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that. It's like my joke lit a fire under her or something.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast is.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead giveaway. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response. Well, anyway, I have something more important to show you. Here, take a look.
Wow, it's your ancient name.
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
A light to guide us through the darkness, like the stars or the moon. It's a perfect fit.
Amazing. Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during his journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck, I doubt we'll ever get a chance like this again.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail. That
would have been so embarrassing for humanity.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those novels you read.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me, you learn that anything can happen.
Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still one more step. We need to make sure the name has accepted you, and will function normally in your possession.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something.
So you're saying it's still. Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no signs of rejection.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom. But now we must make sure that it will truly accept you. Just leave it to me.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It was.
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in Natland.
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place.
Barbecue. See?
Well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Is something on your mind, Sea Lolly? You've been.
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age, but the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Oath of Resurrection only takes effect if you win, and the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you. And thank you. Your words mean a lot.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is...
No, not at all! Sea Lolly.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and...
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long, but you need to... This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Oh, yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night Kingdom. Your resistance to its power is remarkable. But you need to... If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it? Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone knows you never leave trash behind. Shilonen, I'm ready to start. Paimon, give us a little more.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light is beautiful!
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Even on par with the Lord of the... Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer.
No surprise there, considering we only got this far because of her. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go.
Wait, look, something's.
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although there shouldn't be.
Home this way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what.
Got it!
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the surrounding area.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly, gradually fading from existence before disappearing entirely.
Please, take me back. I cannot.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful. So the echo. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more don't come from Natlan. Complicated doesn't even begin to describe.
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual, but we don't have time for that. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like a. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear can never be reborn. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can! Vichama?
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Zitlali. I finally had the chance to say that in person.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle, you.
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I wasn't about to let that happen twice. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe and the future of Natlan. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose, that's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth together, but the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose. I can promise you that.
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get to be with Malco again.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. Give me some time. It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate than this.
This this the Night Kingdom?
Looks like the.
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have the nicest things to say about you, but shows what they know.
That's a gift. I hope you come back to us soon, Vichama.
If I may, what about the others?
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not.
Thank you. People, goodbye.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve?
Here. She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom.
Home.
We're sorry. If
She's at her limit. Just getting here has taken all her.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding.
Why? I fought my entire.
I'm sorry. The ley lines are overwhelmed, and the Lord of the Night has no strength left.
Why? Me? Who am I? Does it even matter?
of course you matter. Wait!
Absolute helplessness. That's what he felt in his final moments. I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind. Would you
Seat Lolly.
Say, Lolly, what a beautiful name. Dazzling, just like the stars in the sky.
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly! The
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation worse.
I know. If we were just a little quicker, we could have stripped away its power. But it's too late. Their souls are still intact.
Hold on! Is that...
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparent. Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or eat.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Kachina said, it's been a while. But now that he's seen his grandparents again, he looks...
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian. But whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby. Or even before then.
That's amazing! Io was so restless earlier. Io can finally get a good night's sleep. Still, it's not like this can go on for...
No, their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them?
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter what. We should respect...
I don't want to leave them to that fate.
What fate? You mean like the other...
Yes. They will gradually fade away, but that is their choice. For the next few days, at least.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Pyro Archon will restore the ley line.
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
What dream?
Oh yeah, you said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. Maybe, but it's impossible for Conrians to enter the night. Although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the impossible.
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's completely isolated from the ley lines of other... In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom.
One thing's for sure. It seems like the captain wants to help these souls.
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to, we just have to wait for him to act. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth. Reality doesn't change just because we choose not.
I just wish I could have done...
Hey, don't apologize. No.
I guess you're right. If we want to...
It's just another reason why this battle is so important. Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people, and then the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you. The day of the final battle is here. Time to go to the stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can do it, Traveler.
What the fuck is all this?
Something to add to my collection. The flame burns.
The fuck?
Rev the engines. The end of our
Aba?
legacy.
Si पूछ.
I have high hopes for this journey.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
You should watch the screen.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Ah, judging by the confident look on your face, I assume you're a...
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonan specifically reminded us to show it to you.
Tumaini. Yes, that fits you perfectly.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a success. What's engraved on it?
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me over here. As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to him a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin. Tumaini, that is his name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means hope.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, we finally found it, haven't we?
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for generations we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, taking their place on the front lines. We all carry that struggle with us, and now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have a chance to defeat the Abyss once and for all. This glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan!
For Natlan!
Our suffering will not soon be forgotten, but there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this war is won for our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle!
Looks like this is going to be the final battle.
We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild. So once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us. But still, you can go no further. The abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind. So once we venture deeper, it must be. But while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words. True, but come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain.
On behalf of the Signs of the Canopy, I offer you our blessing.
During the Turnfire Night, I once said, "May the will of Kongamato march ever on." Until recently, I saw him again in my dreams. My most trusted partner, Burkina. He believed this would be the battle to end all battles. As expected, traveler from afar. That hero is you. From the first time we met, I sensed something special. You remind me of someone. The one who moved Burkina to their side. I firmly believe you will defeat the
Although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us much amusement. We desire that entertainment to continue. If this is where you meet your end, it would be a great disappointment. We would get over it, of course, but if you do go die, just go without regret. In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of the springs gather to honor your Uncle New is here to see you off too.
You, young hero, are about to make history. When our ancestors first set out on their adventure, they could never have known they were about to found a tribe that would last thousands of years. When future generations look back on our accomplishment,
Hey, why don't we record the traveler's story on a stone tablet? Just like the one on the mysterious island. Of course. Front and center. Everyone in my tribe wants you to become one of Natland's greatest heroes. But as your friend, there's something I want. Once this is all over, that's what being friends is all about. Well, I'll hold you to it.
May the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we always be free to spread our wings and soar. For this wish, the Flower Feather Clan gathers here today.
War is a heavy burden. And still, we never stopped moving forward. Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity to set that peace. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and Koya heard about. We both had to make a difficult choice about family. But after our adventure together, we finally let go of our differences. And she came to understand my attack. Within the tribe, I found new sources of love and happiness. And I would do the same for her. The same goes for my human family. Maybe my relationships seem like a mess to you, but it's okay. I will learn from everything we've been through. And thank you, but I pledge to be someone you can lean on in all your future.
A revelation came to me in a dream. planet. I shared it with the spirits. Bless you.
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you. Insects will take flight after you, and all will turn to your will. I disagree. The land of Natlan nurtures life, but the Abyss knows only destruction.
Natlan is also a land of memories and legends. I live longer than humans, and in all that time, I've learned what life and death mean to people. The dead draw solace from the living, and the living push forward in honor of the dead. In life and death, we all leave marks on this world. We cannot let them be reduced to nothing. Yes. I'll wait for your safe return.
At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from afar to offer you our land's blessing and the respect of the... That's right.
You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of...
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering the whole time.
The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. Oh, and I brought Napika with me. She really wanted to see you.
Hello, Mr. Trump. Not too long ago, you and Shalonen saved me and helped me recover my... And now, you're going somewhere super dangerous. Yeah, he's a... Shalonen says a name is like a blessing. So, but, we can celebrate your birthday next time. Then...
That's right. I promised. Our tribe is always open to you. Whenever you choose to return, I have no doubt that victory...
Are you ready, traveler? All right. Before we face I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. It's hidden somewhere in the night. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. All right. All of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our courage and march into the unknown without fear. No one fights alone.
Malika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and Hyman still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheat. Hyman's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't you always. Good. You're not in this alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
Not bad. Light up the blazing sun! Full throttle! familiar.
The fuck is this guy doing here?
It's been a long time. This form is probably what I look like in your memories, right? Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But you never told anyone.
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them. After all, it's...
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that does... If the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage. I knew it. When you set your mind to something, there's nothing you can't do. Oh, I'm really... Back then, I said I'd come find you one day.
You didn't fail.
Wait. Then the paper
Yes. And your architecture manual as well. The family you...
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried.
No. They never forgot their debt to you. I learned...
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated. Oh well. But I lived a really happy life. I didn't have time for love. You never took time for yourself either.
No. It wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. In the end, the method you used...
I know that.
All right.
I believe in you, sis. For Natlan.
You remember Tlasoli, right? She's my... I saw her in a dream. And she spent the whole Nepika, all those people who lost their memories.
Nichka told me all about what happened. Even though we can't undo our mistakes,
I had a good talk with my mom in that dream. And she agreed to lend me... My mom made a lot of terrible mistakes in the past.
you're a very talented person, Nichka.
It's okay. We still... Good luck, traveler.
You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off. We got to see each other in a dream. The square makes it possible to connect them. It pains me not being able... Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior. And
It's you. I knew you would come.
We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. I could barely hold on. Fichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now?
More importantly, after everything, we finally get to fight. It's all thanks to you and Siglali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the Abyss. Navigation will be...
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Bring them to me!
I got your back!
There is no escape.
Solidify!
Inazuma shines eternal.
Coco made it! Come on, time to teach them a lesson. We're the four Feathertail's top adventurers. Let's show them what we're made of.
Stabilize!
Whoa, you're as strong as ever.
Huh. Who are these two?
You said it, not me. Everyone here's amazing. So of course that we all have our own journey, and we need to see it through to the end. Not all adventure, but right now, it's safe to say we're doing something extremely...
Definitely.
Then let's go. I know your guide fairy and little one couldn't join you here, but I'm sure they're still with you in spirit.
Illusion shattered.
This is order.
So strong. The power of the Abyss is protecting it. It's
The
almost
fuck did it?
to me. This, face it.
That was amazing. Judging by your clothes, you're not from that.
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
But the Night Kingdom doesn't
Yes. Although, Rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say I was his most trusted second in command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together. The shamans of the Masters of the Night Wind recorded my story on a woven scroll.
So you're him, but also...
That's right. What you see is the me from the story. I was remembered as a glorious hero. It was in fragmented memories of my life that I finally began to understand. Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel. An approach I believe to be more...
You tried to...
I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's edge. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile, so I must protect his edge. That is what the glory of Conria means to me. I do. I have my reasons. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further.
But don't worry. All the souls... You'll become the hero of a...
You're a special one, Traveler. You proved that again.
The light will continue to guide your way through the endless darkness. Go now, for Natlan, and for all who lost. This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single nation or faction.
Hey, Traveler! It's me, Kui. Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should go now. Huh? What was that? I felt shaking all of a sudden. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the one who holds up. Yeah, I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. All those years of worrying. Anyway, that was enough for me. I won't back to the natural order of things. Worrying. All right, enough. I would say our nation's future. Go now, Traveler.
अब कुछ भी तो नहीं दिख रहा है बहन जो यहाँ पे।
grace. I trust. I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
भाई
Let my people light up your path. Mawika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity. The fuck?
Resistance is futile.
the fuck is... Bro. Damn.
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire. The hope burns within.
Finally, Pyro Traveler, bhai. What the fuck? Man, full constellation.
I have witnessed the light of this dozens of times. Night will return. Failure.
What?
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Face your fate.
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can imagine. Destroy this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear? We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle, to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. And so this cycle continued, time after time. My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all! Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind!
Those who forged our own destiny and future! That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
Ooh, damn.
We won't give up hope. This is where we forge our future. With our own two hands!
What the fuck? Ah!
Come, join me in the eternal night! At least you love your suffering! Light of the blazing sun! Light it up!
Become the servant of the kneel before
Ah!
Bring forth the faith of the six tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon
Accursed angels, vanished clean. You should have long since
We need to purify the totem pole. Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain?
Aim at what? I can't aim. Fuck, I'll die. अरे aim at who भाई? I can't. Okay. Found you.
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
I wish to soar with him and see the world beyond the sky.
Toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice. Curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire his wisdom. How he always lives in the moment.
Being his friend makes me so happy.
Enough, you foolish pet!
We will take back Natlan's future!
Every adventure will be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward.
There's a faster way. Hop on!
Unbelievable. No signs of a... Well, in that case, just get some rest and enjoy your victory.
That means there's officially nothing to worry about. You won! You actually won! Is that all Paimon is to you? You know what? Never mind. You get a free pass on all Paimon teasing today.
Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to tell your story to everyone.
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe for generations to come. I'm sure the grannies and gramps back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name definitely makes you a legend.
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect name.
The most important thing is that you made it back safe. Now I don't have to worry about the rescue plan. You came up with a rescue plan? Well, the Traveler already saved me once. So yeah, if things got risky down there, I was gonna charge in and rescue him.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Wait, really? Who did you see?
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in handy at such a crucial...
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? Being your friend makes me so happy.
Good one, Koichi.
Things are looking lively over here. How you feeling, Trap? Great. Just the preparations for your celebration ceremony are almost complete.
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden Wars. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a lifetime achievement award.
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time, though.
True, but given the Traveler's exceptional contribution to this victory, I think he's more than worthy of the honor. Let's head to the center of the stadium, and I'll announce the honor to everyone. You deserve a formal round of applause for this achievement.
Ooh, then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the house.
Wait, I'm coming too! Slow down, there's no rush. Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss, don't you deserve the same honor?
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Besides, I'm already the Pyro Archon. That's enough honor for a lifetime. Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us. Today, Natlan's long struggle against the Abyss has met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. His ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of Natlan. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden Wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need to bring back the Fallen. We fought for a singular purpose, peace, and now it has been achieved. The funeral to commemorate the Fallen will be held on a later day, but in the meantime, our hero will embark on a parade of blessings. Let us send him off with a round of applause and show him the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Yeah! Woo! All right!
Go on. This is your moment. You now that the threat of the abyss has been eliminated, I'll take care of that first.
Okay, we'll look forward to good news.
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the Parade of Blessings, please accept these feathered accessories.
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength, and mark you as a role model for all in Natland.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us from the abyss.
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natland's most out...
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed.
Exactly! It, makes this moment even more special because we're already...
Well, both in a personal capacity and as a representative of all warriors in Natland, I bestow upon you this blessing. May your flame forever burn, pure and bright.
With us by your side, you'll never fall. Time to embark on your Parade of Blessings.
Hey, hero! We're here to guide the way.
Great hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
Over here! Over here! Quick, take...
As the sun shines down on our nation. Another victory for Natland. Can I...
Great hero! Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a... You don't mind indulging them for a little bit?
Wow, look at all the people. They must have been waiting here for a long time. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right! The photo booth is this way, and the autograph area... The Parade of Blessings will continue in that direction. So, head to the next area whenever...
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more.
Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still a lot of people waiting.
It's okay. One is enough. One.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, hero. Thank you so much for every...
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone.
Huh?
We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you for your...
Wow. Everyone's so enthusiastic. Paimon bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Natland. All right, all right.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too. What? It's the great hero. Quick.
Line up, everyone. Single file, please. The hero will begin signing autographs.
Thank you.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
घर पहुंचा थोड़ी देर पहले जस्ट क्या करना है 7 बजे फिर मीटिंग है
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
पहले खेलें
All right, last one. The great hero
बंद
has a
करके आ जाओ
parade to finish. Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs. We really appreciate it.
बंद करके आ जाओ मैं खेल रहा हूँ मैच फिर पता नहीं रात को आज टाइम मिलेगा कि नहीं
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message behind Tumaini.
Every ancient name has a story behind it, and usually the Wayab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a dream. Would you?
Oh, you mean like the lines the 6 heroes recited when they appeared? But, where do they come from? Is it some...
I just woke up from a
Beautiful!
dream.
I've got it all down!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by...
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary.
Tumaini! Tumaini! Tumaini!
That's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. I'ma love you every night like it's the last night.
It's the great hero! Please, come dance with us!
If the world was ending, I would.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? Alright, Paimon's always willing to...
Hey, not bad! You're a natural!
Let's hear it for our
इंग्लिश में लगेगा
hero.
वहाँ पे
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings.
वो बना लेंगे
Let us
बहुत
offer the
experience है भाई वो
traveler
बहुत
our
experience
blessings one more time and give him a resounding round of applause.
हाँ हाँ उनको भेज दो वो रात को काम करके भेज दो
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw
रोशन
one
भैया
like
साथ में है क्या
You deserve it, of course.
हाँ उनने भी कॉल किया था मेरे को
Traveler,
मैं करने वाला था कॉल
finally! Never
ठीक है मैं
mind
भेज दे रहा
that.
हूँ
I have something... I went to revisit
ठीक
the
है, डन।
revelations in my dreams as soon as... But I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or watch me contort myself into some weird position. Anyway,
वो हम
that's
बात वो
not the
हम एक बार
important
बोलेंगे
part.
आपको कॉल कर लें
It's
ठीक
about
है
Maoika's...
What?
ठीक है ओके ओके मामा
The bad guy behind all this?
No. The disaster is over. That's why I came to find you.
I need.
मैं
Where's
डायरेक्ट
Malika
उनसे
right
बात करा
now?
दूंगा. मैं बोल दूंगा
She
कि
said
मम्मी
she
को
was
कॉल
going
कर
to
लेना
restore the
क्योंकि
Night
मैं 7
Kingdom.
बजे फिर मीटिंग
Compared
में
to
जा रहा
fighting
हूँ.
the Abyss, that
ठीक
should
है?
be pretty easy, right?
ओके.
Easy?
मैं भेज दे रहा हूँ.
Not so
मैं भेज दे रहा
much.
हूँ. मैं दीदी को भेज दे
We
रहा हूँ. उनको
can't
एक्सप्लेन कर
restore
दे
the
रहा हूँ.
ley
वो बता
lines
देगी.
without the Lord of the Night. And I'm not sure she has enough power to do it on her own. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself...
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom of this. Malika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate, she must think the outcome of her death. At the moment Malika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily as repayment for her aid, but as a rule. That means Malika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her death to get something in return.
Then let's get going! Where do you think she went?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is, according to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years have nearly no mentions of—
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City?
It's very likely. After all, Ochka Natlan was built—
Alright, then let's head over right—
It's not easy to get there, so follow me.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the Ruler of Death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way! We're almost there!
Look, it's Malika!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. For that result, you deserve praise. Malika, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your— and with you, the war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall meet its end.
Malika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natland for 500... No. For the entirety of our history. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan. But its power remains in worlds beyond Tevat. Tremendous and unyielding. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natland disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now. But it remains Natland's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day.
So...
Yes. My plan is to— 500 years ago, I gave my life for a chance to see all my plans to completion. And now...
I respect your decision, Malika. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is...
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning.
Why? Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But it also chained our people to fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Natlan. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future, rather than a desperate struggle for survival. A new future deserves a new meaning. A chance to take a definitive step forward.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? You speak of duty, but not yourself. In my eyes, Malika, you are not inherently special. A child of Natlan among countless others. Yes, the situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away. But it is too heavy a burden for you to shoulder alone.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but I understand what it means to be a leader. A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. That is the right choice. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, there is no Archon. The people look to their leader to make the world a better place. For that reason, I must see—
But what about you, Malika? You still have— Is it that unimportant?
There is nothing more important than protecting the future.
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several times. Lord of the Night. What are you waiting?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony. And I cannot disregard their intentions. I must wait for them to arrive.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death, and now the situation is increasingly tenuous.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear I may lose my patience.
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done. Such as—
Wait.
We may—
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed. Like you, he carries many lofty ideals.
Malika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop you. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And I can offer a better solution. You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should not end here. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me for the past 500 years.
But how? carrying that many souls within you? Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese.
And you want to...
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night...
He expressed this to me. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death. In a word...
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality.
I now understand that which you seek.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise... But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But, at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that outcome. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together. Yes. Let's go together.
The captain, he...
The curse of immortality still exists. Does it...
Lord of the Night? Is the...
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality.
Even so, his long journey has finally come to a close. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years. Or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like all...
It's probably due to when souls merge in a single being, souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never, but I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death in the end. He used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought,
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was... The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original... But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible to reconnect the ley lines to other nations. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in a...
Yes. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only... We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility. I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not in the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But, as an angel, I have a
Thank you for everything.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something. How many years of life are enough? 10. But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely...
You don't need to thank us. You bear...
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the... Farewell, humans. Creator...
Looks like she returned to the night.
So... he fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the...
He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. No, but for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero. To my sister Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory. But after countless partings and farewell, the pilgrimage is still a popular tournament. But now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our... With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders. And many have set their sights on the wonders of Tibet. I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them, and although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the... I will forever be great. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I actually got the chance to and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
Hey, is that part new? Paimon's never seen it before.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all. This struggle has caused us profound pain. But through it all, our bravery and even the tiniest of sparks can unite to be. They lit our way forward and showed us when our homeland is revived and life blooms again. It is just as our poem. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside those who forged our own destiny, and that is Natlan's fire. The fallen are never truly lost to us. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated... We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot, but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy.
बाजू में है भाई literally walking distance only. I live in JP Nagar, second phase, like just central mall.
Our heroes here. Is there something you want? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode to that. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. Any attempt by that unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow, and perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, the Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support from... Still, moral support is also an... The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui... Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Teyvat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed. Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the names of the 6 heroes were inherited. In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyatt will select someone who shares your character and Name them as your successor. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now... As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you for the respect, understanding, and... You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll...
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? Even though we won in the end, it cost a lot to get to this.
Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on!
Well, all right. You now.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun.
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander, a warrior of great strength. Most importantly, the traveler is kind and brave.
Yeah, he's super.
Hey, just let him finish this. The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander many years ago. He forged a connection with this land and used his body. His goal was to give them a home, and with that, the third hero is none other than not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection, which can bring people back. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins with the arrival of the traveler in Natlan. Under his guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage and earned her chance at the Night Warden Wars. Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection. Hermione became known by all. And in the beginning, until someone set themselves aflame, only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now... The traveler fought for life. The captain fought for death. And our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more? Please don't let them...
Sounds like you like...
I loved it! Yeah, and Tumaini is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Tumaini today, okay, guys?
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn.
No, it's my turn! So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be Tumaini for the day? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon. A new adventure